6,500 miles from the mainland United States in the Central Pacific lies a group of islands collectively known as Micronesia. In 1967, the U.S. Department of Interior sought bids for regularly scheduled airline service in Micronesia. A new modern service was required to help bring the area into the 20th century.
I'm Robert F. Six, Chairman of the Board and Chief Executive Officer of Continental Airlines, headquartered in Los Angeles, California. Continental Airlines has always been interested in expansion from a small regional carrier in the Pacific. And after the original Pacific case, we looked upon ways and means of putting our roots in the Pacific. We were familiar with the then contract operation that Pan American Airways had with the Micronesian islands. At that time, they were served primarily by flying boats with very infrequent, unsatisfactory, and unreliable service.
Feel Pacific's paradise. See the wonders with your eyes. Touch our world, don't pass it by. Feel it. Fly with the warmth of paradise. See it with your eyes. Continental Micronesia.
Well, the inaugural run, it was amazing. Many of the people in Micronesia had never seen a jet airplane. They'd been serviced by Pan Am and an old DC-4 that used to run around out there. And this was the first jet that had ever come through the territory. As a result, the word had gotten out on the radio, the local radio, and there would be as many as 8,000 and 10,000 people at these small island airports. We started out here with 2 SA-16s, 1 DC-6, and 1 727, which is the one that's here right now. We had no runway at all at Pohnpei. We flew the amphibians into Pohnpei, landed on the water, serviced it on a seaplane ramp. The DC-6 flew the African Aurora the first 5 years because of the runway conditions, and since then we've eliminated the seaplanes, we've eliminated the DC-6 after 5 years. We've got an all-jet operation.
That's our famous Air Mike teamwork.
Airline competition is getting tougher. Good. Continental thrives on it. If you think we moved our tail before,
Well, you should see us now. We'd like to take a bow. 'Cause when it comes to pleasing people, we know how. We like the folks who fly to sea for a fact. The way our first-rate service will make them come back. All we can say is, wow, you ought to see us now. Continental Airlines taught the others how. What an airline, holy cow. We're Continental, all our friends should fly us now. If they could see us now, we're better than before. We're not up to watch out for you, even more. What an airline, holy cow. We're Continental, all our friends should fly us. You should try us. You should see us now.
Fly Continental to the islands of Hawaii, like my wife, my son, my daughter, and like me. It's the only way to do it when you want to hallelujah. It's their best Hawaiian deal up in the sky. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What, you get a car for driving all around the aisles. There's no limit on the fun or on the miles. So come across in Continental. They include the auto rental for a week of Wakakin with a smile. If you can't fly Continental, who'll move their tail for you?
I know a nice place where there's a pub for people to gather with friends, enjoy free popcorn, and play a great electronic game called Pub Pong. You know where it is? Well, it's somewhere between here and Chicago, Denver, and Houston. Okay, I'll be more specific. The pub is located on Continental Airlines wide-body DC-10.
If you can't fly Continental, you might as well not fly. If you can't fly Continental, we'll miss you in the sky. If you can't fly Continental, who will treat you the way we do? If you can't fly Continental, who's gonna move their tail for you? If you can't fly Continental,
Try to have a nice trip anyway.
Flying Continental today, sir?
No, not today.
You can't fly Continental? We won't be flying with you. You'll miss that pub in the sky up high. We'll miss you up there too. You'll miss our movie show too.
the music, concerts, and sports, the shorts, and all our smiling crew.
Who's gonna treat you like we do?
Who's gonna move their tail for you? Boo-hoo. Time to say bye-bye to you. Time to take off and fly. Bye-bye. Wish you were going to. If you can't fly Continental.
Boo-hoo.
'When TTA began 22 years ago, about all we did was hop from one little Texas town to another. So a lot of people came to know and love us as Treetop Airways. But things are a little different now. We've become a very big airline, even bigger than Texas, flying to 66 cities in 6 states in Mexico, with more and more non-stop jet flights to the major cities. We're 100% jet-powered, and this year, we'll fly nearly 2.5 million people. We've also become a very nice airline, with a new paint job, new interiors, a computerized reservation system, and even a new name, Texas International, which describes us better than TTA, even better than Treetop Airways. Texas International. It's a whole new airline.
"1987 was the beginning of a new era for the employees of People's Express, Frontier, New York Air, and Continental. The merger was necessary for Continental to compete in the rapid-growing airline industry. There were challenges with the merger, but when it was over, travelers could really feel the difference pride makes."
Going on vacation? On Continental Airlines, it starts the moment you step on board.
We really move our tail for you.
It's roomy. It's relaxing.
It's delicious.
We'll make your every wish come true.
They can even arrange the things we forgot in the air.
On Continental Airlines.
Wow. Hot dogs and potato chips.
We really move our tail for you.
Continental Airlines, the proud bird with the golden tail.
We are announcing an exciting new direction for Continental Airlines. We are unveiling our new corporate colors, symbol, and graphics to the world. The new identity captures our spirit, the quality of our work, and our vision for the future. It lets the world know loudly and clearly that Continental is on a track to long-term success.
To soar above the clouds, we built up from the ground. To move you fast and far like no one else around. Oh, the thrust of the jets heart that's racing, we're starting to climb, anticipating. We're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. We're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. Riding the wind with the sun streaming in, we're the brightest star in the sky. We're the brightest star in the sky. We'll move you world class, we'll move you, yeah, we'll move you in style. From coast to coast, around the world, and always with a smile. It's a vision we share, commitment we feel, turning a dream into something that's real. We're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. Oh, we're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. Riding the wind with the sun streaming in, we're the brightest star in the sky. We're the brightest star in the sky. And this star is throwing a brand new light, on every part of every flight. And this star's making history, and making you part of our family. We're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. We're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. Riding the wind with the sun streaming. We're the brightest star in the sky. The brightest star in the sky. In the sky. We're the brightest star in the sky. The brightest star. We're the brightest star in the sky.
And for that and what you have done, thank you.
We're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. We're the brightest star in the sky, together we're gonna fly. Riding the wind with the sun streaming in, we're the brightest star in the sky. We're the brightest
When you're a Continental Airlines hostess, you get up before dawn, serve scores of breakfasts, adjust seats, pass out pillows, serve more meals than a waitress, and do hundreds of small favors. And at the end of the day, if I've done my job right, I've had it. And I love it.
While other airlines are taking things away, Continental still offers things like pillows, blankets, and meals at mealtime. In other words, everything you should expect from an airline. Continental Airlines. Work hard, fly right.
Isn't she adorable?
Yeah. Oh, she's a big one.
Oh, I just can't believe it.
God, how much does she weigh?
95,000 pounds, 4 ounces.
Wow. Congratulations. Is this your first?
She's our 14th this year. Wow.
At Continental, we're proud to fly the newest jet fleet. Come see our latest arrivals.
They take off so fast.
Continental Airlines. Work hard, fly right.
To even apply to be an apprentice mechanic for Continental Airlines, you've got to have an FAA license. Even when you're accepted, you're in training again. Over 5 decades, we've built a quiet reputation for safety and performance at Continental. That's why this year, 24 major airlines contracted with us to help them do their maintenance. It's a reputation we're proud of, and you can see why.
Call 86 Heavy 7000 Bravo.
Call 86 Heavy, New York. Good afternoon. Altimeter 2979. Proceed direct Teterboro for the ILS 22 left.
2979, proceeding direct Teterboro 7000. Expect ILS 22 left. Continental 86 Heavy.
Call 86 Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
Okay, we're descending to 7,000 for 5,000, Continental 86.
Call 86 Heavy, they're telling me that your flight represents the end of an era. You're the last Continental arrival.
Yeah, that's what they tell us too. Feels pretty good.
86 Heavy, reduce speed to 210.
210 knots, Continental 86 Heavy.
Call 86 Heavy, a lot of mixed emotions there. Wish you the best in your merger here. Contact departure 25-5, take care.
Okay, 25-5, we're switching over and thank you for your kind words, Continental 86 Heavy. Continental 86 Heavy, 7 DME for 22 left. Continental 86 Heavy, North Town, number 2 line and Embraer 145. Cleared away on 22 left, Continental 86 Heavy.
Continental 86 Heavy, is it true that you're the last Continental flight from here on out?
That's a true statement.
Continental 86 Heavy, I was told it could be worse, it could be 80. Continental 86 Heavy. Cross runway 22 right at Victor. Hold short of Papa Alpha and contact ground point 8, take care.
Okay, clear to cross 22 right at Victor. Hold short of Papa Alpha. You have a nice evening, Continental 86 Heavy. Good evening. Continental 86 Heavy is clear at 22 right going in Romeo Kilo. Alpha Alpha, thank you. Continental 86 Heavy. Alpha, Sierra, and Yankee for Continental 86 Heavy.